Traditional drums welcoming the Vice President's entourage into the palace of the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Lekan Balogun. The visit was short but impactful. Professor Yemi Osinbajo is in the state to meet delegates of his party, the APC, but first he must pay homage and inform the monarch of his intentions.
As you know, on April 11th, 2022, I declared my intention to run for the presidency of our great country under the flag of our party, great party, the All Progressives Congress. I did so was taking into account the fact that our country always will need all of those who are willing to serve it to the best of their capacity, to the best of their knowledge.
The Olubadan in turn blessed the Vice President and his entourage.
So I conclude my contribution by handing you over to Allah. Let Him protect you.
Then the main business of the day. He meets with the delegates of the APC in Oyo State with the aim of convincing them on why he is the right man for the job.
Let me begin by congratulating all of us on the very successful completion of our convention, the convention of our great party, the All Progressive Congress. I want to thank you for standing firm and strong so that we were able to hold a peaceful convention. I also want to thank you for your support for the President Muhammadu Buhari, and our government in Abuja. On April 11th, 2022, I, your son, your brother, your friend, declared my intention to run for President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I said that I declared my intention to run with the greatest humility. I have served in the government, the federal government of Nigeria, for the past 7 years. And in those 7 years, I have been involved because the president considered it right to do, and in his own generosity and his openness, he gave me every opportunity to serve, including very sensitive international assignments. As you know, I also acted as president during certain periods when the president was away on medical vacation. Everything that I learned as vice president, everything that I've learned as acting president has prepared me to run as president of our country and to function as president of our country. God does not make a mistake. God is deliberate in everything that he does. And by giving me all of those opportunities, every one of the opportunities I had to see for myself, to understand governance for myself at the highest level of our country's governance, to be exposed to everything, local and international, at the highest levels of governance in our country. All of it was not just so that I would sit down and write my memoirs. No, it was to come handy one day. And I believe the time has come. I believe that that time has come. And I have the responsibility to my country, I have the responsibility to you, to all our children, and to coming generations, to give all of what I've learned, everything I've learned, all of the service I've given, to be able to give it to our country and to serve our country faithfully, honestly, and transparently. That is my intention. One advantage I will have is that on day one, I can hit the ground running because I know what it takes. But for all of our politicians and for our delegates, I am sure that you have been spoken to. One of the very important things that I want to do, and I'm not going to talk about economy, I'm not going to talk about security, there are so many things that we need to address, but that's not for today. Today, I just want to speak just briefly to our politicians. Every politician is an important nation builder. Everybody who is in politics, everyone is an important nation builder. The reason why we're in politics is to build our communities, to build our local government, our states, or our nation. And our desire is to make Nigeria truly the greatest country on the face of the earth, and we can achieve it. But every politician deserves to be treated well and properly. When we go into politics, we expect to be rewarded. We expect that we will be rewarded with positions, we will be rewarded with opportunities to serve. Which is why I am saying to you all, everybody who is seated here, all the delegates, all our politicians, that as far as I'm concerned, you must be the priority. Whenever we are making political appointments, you must be the priority. And I want to tell you that I am building a partnership with our political class. A partnership built on trust. That when I say that this is how we are going to operate, if by the grace of God I become president, we are going to work with all politicians, and we are going to make sure that politicians receive adequate rewards for all their service. We cannot ask you to be running around without a reward. So we are going to change that reward system. That is one thing that I want to say to you definitely and clearly. The other thing I want to mention to you is that in all the important decisions that we will make, important decisions on the economy, important decisions on security, we will consult at every level. We will make sure that we consult at every level. So you can be sure that we will consult with you. Today is not a day for long speeches. I'm not going to make any more speeches, but I just want to assure you that every one of us who is here, gbogbo wa tá wà ńbí, ìrìn àjò yìí o, àjọ máa rìn ni, a dẹ̀ ní kábàámọ̀ ńbẹ̀, gbogbo wa la máa rérè ńbẹ̀, ní kọ̀ọ̀kan lápapọ̀ gbogbo wa la máa rérè ńbẹ̀. Kí n tó jókòó, màá kàn kọ orin kan, mo kàn fẹ́ kọ́ wa lórin yẹn. Torí orin yìí o, ẹ máa kọ́ ńgbà gbogbo. Torí èmi máa ń kọ́ ńgbà gbogbo, mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run máa ń dáhùn àdúrà mi. Òkè òkè là ń lọ o, òkè òkè là ń lọ o, a ò ní fà sẹ́yìn o, òkè òkè là ń lọ o, fà sẹ́yìn o, òkè òkè là ń lọ 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 o, a ò ní pàdánù o, òkè òkè là ń lọ o, a ò ní fà sẹ́yìn o, òkè òkè là ń lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tọ́ka síra wa o, òkè òkè.
Some of the APC chieftains in the state also gave assurance of a united front for the APC as far as the presidency is concerned.
There's no gender, no Jew, no gender here. When it comes to the issue of Osinbajo, many of you I know we are spoken to, you are already a converted follower of Osinbajo.
The vice president is also assuring that supporters who genuinely work for the party will not be forgotten.